Let's chat. Let's chat. Let's chat. You see how there's a subtle difference with this word that ends in vowels when you move from chat to chad. When you say that slowly, the difference is big. Like chat, chad. But when you say like fast, let's chat, let's chat, let's chat, let's chat, it's a really subtle touch of the tongue inside your mouth that really makes the difference on this sound. Of course, I'm not a native speaker. English is my second language, so if you're watching this video and you're a native speaker, please let me know whether or not I'm correct. I may not be, who knows? So we'll learn together. I'll learn from you, and you can learn a few things from me, including how to best teach Brazilian people to speak English. That's what I do, and I think I do good. This morning I was having a really good class with the students. We were talking about job interviews because he does well in the process, in all the phases of the process, but the final phase. So when he gets to the final phase, he's not approved. So we're trying to dive deep to understand what is happening. From my perspective and the way I see all of this, I think he just becomes more nervous when he gets to the final phase, when he talks to the big boss. And maybe that's it. Maybe he gets lost in his speech because in every interview, he keeps going. You know, phase one, boom, phase two, boom. He keeps going on and on. He's doing all right. And on the final interview, he doesn't get accepted. And he's a really good, dedicated professional. He deserves that. He is a guy who became an authority at his work. He recently started a new job because the company he was working for was merged with another company, so he was transferred in some way to this another company who bought up the other one. And shortly he became like the go-to person in the company. Everyone who has a question, they they go to him. So he's like the first and last resort of everybody, which is great. And I told him these are items that you have to include in your speech, in your pitch, not necessarily speech. You know, we talk a lot about speech when we go to an interview. I personally like to see this as a game. You need to play this game well and strategically to win. So you need to think about a pitch all the time, not just a speech. Of course, it's all part of the speech, but have in mind you are selling yourself professionally to another company. So you gotta show them how good you are, how professionally good you are, and how eager you are to get this position. So you will really raise your chances to get this position. So we talked a lot about this topic today in the morning. It was pretty good. I noticed that his head was really blowing with all the new information that he was receiving, and I think that he will do differently on his next interview. I think he will go with a different mind and he will take a breath, because this is what I think. You're doing well in the first phases, the first stages of an interview. You get to the last one, you blow it. Maybe you just need to breathe a little bit. Maybe that's all it takes. So these are like the main takeaways from the class we had this morning, and this also helps anyone here who may be trying to get another job or will have some interview in the near future. So I hope it helps. Anyways, thanks for chatting. I'll see you next time.